Hi, Paul Psilakis, Good News Broadcast, speaking to Michael Psilakis.
Good job. Good job on that. Not an easy name to pronounce.
No, but I have a hard time pronouncing my own name, Psilakis.
Me too. There you go.
So we're both in the very same, similar kind of name, except you start with a P and I start with the S. And so many people, are you, what's your ancestry? Is it Greek?
Yeah, Greek.
Many people think I'm Greek, however, with the name Psilakis, but it's actually European, Polish, and Hungarian area. So we're on the same page now. Michael has a bunch of restaurants, of which I know because I've been at. He's the executive chef and co-owner of Anthos, Kefi, Dona, Guts and Gabriel, EOS, and on TV, and a cookbook author. And we're going to talk about the Memorial Day holiday, commemorance, actually, is what the Memorial Day stands for. And some of the nice things, though, that people can get together and make it a special time for themselves. So tell us what's going on.
Well, I think you hit it on the head. It is a commemorance, but the way I like to look at it, like my dad sort of liked to look at it, is that it's celebrating something. It's a memory of someone who maybe has given their life so that we can have the things that we enjoy here in this country. But there's no greater respect that you can pay someone than to celebrate their life as opposed to even mourn their death. So I think that a celebration is what Memorial Day is all about. As far as I'm concerned, Memorial Day, especially here on the East Coast in New York, it kick-starts the summer. Whenever I think about summer, I'm always thinking about grilling. So it's outside, it's grilling, it's celebration, it's America, it's being proud to be American. So focus our energies on that as a platform. And I think the first thing you have to do is create the scene. And I think we've done a really great job here. Flags everywhere, red, white, and blue. Make it special. I think that's the first and most important thing when you're having a celebration. Make it special. Make people feel like they're part of something special. Setting it up, taking the time and setting it up, sets the stage for what's going to happen. And I think that's the first thing that people get is set that stage. They're going to feel like it's something special. They're going to feel like it's something important. And then reinforce that. And how do we do that? Well, we make some great food and we make some great cocktails. And how do we do that? Well, that's what I'm here for. We create simple, affordable recipes that give you time to stay and participate with the family and friends that you're inviting. I think that's an important part of what this type of an event is. When you're gathering family and friends together, it's important that you remember that you need to spend time with them. I think we sometimes lose sight of that, especially in the hurried world that we live in. So, back to it, some real simple recipes that I think can showcase exactly what we're talking about. Thinking about grilling, first thing that came to my mind was sausages. Wanted to give it a little bit of a twist, make it ours, sort of make it a little special, make it memorable. So we took out a hot dog, we added a sausage, and then we topped it with some great avocado salsa. It's fresh avocados, some cilantro, some tomatoes, some onions, a little bit of jalapeno for the heat, a little lime juice, some extra virgin olive oil, tossed it all together. Great salsa right on top of the sausage, just tastes great. You can taste as you can see what it's going to be like. Those layers of flavors that chefs talk about, the depth of flavor, layers of flavor, it's all there. Another easy, simple one, maybe taking it in a little different direction, a shish kebab. I threw some apples on there, some peppers, some onion. We glazed it, interestingly enough, with some apple jelly that we've melted down and added a little bit of Dijon mustard to. So when you whisk that Dijon mustard into that jam that's been melted down, you get a beautiful glaze, sweet and sour flavors happening there. You get a little bit of heat from the mustard, and it just really, it kind of gets it all going. Think about that flavor profile sort of basting all of these beautiful vegetables and the sausage and the apple and then the char of the grill. It's really super delicious. And again, simple and quick. I really love this sausage. I chose a cheddar wurst sausage from Hillshire Farm. It's a fabulous sausage made with 100% real Wisconsin cheddar. I guarantee you throw this product down on the grill, you're definitely making your mark. And to round out the table, it's all about America, like we said. So you know what? I went old school here. Let's do American side dishes, nothing like grilled corn on the cob in the summertime, coleslaw, grilled vegetables. I don't know what's more American or picnicky than a baked bean coming together on the table. And heck, if you have a little bit extra of that sausage, throw it all in there. I mean, think about that really great cheddarwurst sausage, the flavors and all of that layering into the baked beans as they're cooking. It's just, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it myself. And then, you know, we have to wash it down with something. So I love the idea of theme. I love the idea of playing around with America and keeping it real. So, you know, what's more American on a hot summer day than lemonade and iced tea? But how do we make that special? How do we create a situation where it's like, oh yeah, man, you know, remember I went to Michael's house and we had that lemonade and it was so good. What was in that again? Well, you know what we put in that? We put a little pomegranate juice in it. And imagine pomegranate juice and lemonade, so you get tart and sweet tart together, obviously is the foundation of what lemonade is to begin with. So just mix it up a little bit, real simple, 50-50. Really, really, really easy. And then iced tea. Again, simple drink, simple to put together. Add a little bit of raspberry juice to it, and all of a sudden you're making it special. Raspberry iced tea, fresh brewed, homemade, backyard barbecue, great sausages. Got the whole thing all put together. And if you're going to do these cocktails, one of my favorite juices out there, Healthy Balance juice from Old Orchard. Love this juice. 75% less calories, carbs, and sugar than anything out there on the market. Not only is it super healthy for you, but it just tastes delicious. And it satisfies the spectrum of ages that we're coming from here. For the children, we keep it non-alcoholic like this. Then you get a bottle of vodka, a bottle of bourbon on the table. Throw a little vodka in that lemonade, a little bourbon in that iced tea. I think you'll get the adults going in the direction that you need them to go in, and the party will really get started.
I'll tell you, Michael, you know, I do a lot of interviews, and that was a beautiful, beautiful presentation of beautiful things and well stated, and no wonder why you're doing so well. You
well,
know, you're
thank
like
you
a
very
chef
much.
of the
It's
year,
nice to hear.
I usually interrupt people about 400 times, and that was really wonderful. The first thing, I thank you for being respectful for the holiday, and even bringing your dad in there. It's it's a bittersweet, and but you see that and you understand that. You know, we're just positive, life-affirming good news here with our broadcast, and I thank you for that.
Thank you.
And in addition, you know how to cook. You're we just did the James Beard Award event. I know you've been nominated. You're
nominated,
on TV.
Yeah.
And obviously, and I live on the Upper West Side, so local guy here, and happen to be a lover of Greek food.
Thank you.
Thank you. And your food. You're really a talented guy. How were your family in the business? Are you one of those guys that came up in the family ranks?
No, I'll be honest with you. I think that the importance of these type of celebrations is what my life really was about. I grew up in a vacuum of the Greek world, but it doesn't have to be Greek. It's pretty much all first generation, especially in that era, sort of had family as a very important focal point growing up. It was sort of the center of our universe. And moms back in those days were housewives, and they took care of children, and they cleaned and they cooked. And we had a home-cooked meal every single night as a family sitting down at the table. And my mother used food as a vehicle to bring us together, as a vehicle for gathering for her. And, it was a way that she showed her love for her family and for her friends. We kind of lost sight of that a little bit, and I think when you have an opportunity to do something like this, when the holidays come around and you can spend some time with family and friends, why not take that extra step? And the beauty of something like this is that it'll create memories. And I think when you start creating memories, what happens is that the goal, as far as I'm concerned, is to bring at some point peace to yourself. I think it's really, really interesting when food, something as simple as a great sausage like the cheddarwurst from Hillshire Farm, is put together in such a simple way, and then that in combination with a great juice from Healthy Balance, Old Orchard, and all of the thing that we have going on over here, all of a sudden that memory becomes an annual event. and people start to look forward to it. And then after a few years of that annual event, you start talking about the memories of the decade before and everything that happened, and you're seeing people grow and the children grow. It's really about that makes food so important. I look at food as a seed that we can plant and that will grow. And what will grow, that flower that blooms, that tree that grows, is something that we can visit back and forth. And that memory becomes so valuable later on in life. And I think that's what food really is all about.
I could not say it any better. Michael, thanks so much. I look forward to doing some more programs with you. We're going to get in touch, and if that's cool, and see how we can share that goodness.
Okay, man.
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Have a great holiday.
You too. Take care now.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.